Hi there. Today I am going to close out my end of December, 1st of January budget. I got paid on Christmas Eve, so it was the last week of Christmas, first week of January. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I didn't have any extra expenses. My normal bills, which went into my bills account, and did my sinking funds. Those still have all that money I put into my sinking funds. Let's go ahead and close out my cash envelopes. Don't think I had much over in my envelopes, but we shall see. First off, I do have change, and I will put that in my jar later. Great. If you can hear it in my voice, I did get sick. I'm just kind of getting over it, so I do apologize if my voice is a little off. So first week groceries, I had 0. Second week, I had $1. Right, so in house, there was $2. Oh, there's some more change. I must have just decided I was throwing it in there. Set that to the side. I don't count my change, just the bills. Change will just go into my change jar and I'll go get it counted once it eventually gets filled up. So house had, oh, that was oops. House had, okay, so there's groceries. House thrift had 0. Fun had 0. And oops had 1 left over. So that's a grand total of $4 left over that we are going to go ahead and stuff into my crowns envelope. Since that is the savings goal that I am currently working on, I don't need to do that. Great. There it is. Crowns. Today's date is 1/6. So plus 4. That should be 180. Let's go ahead and count that up. So there's 120, 40, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180. All right, and that is the end of the closeout. Let's go ahead and work on setting up my new budget, and I will go get that information put together and we'll be back when that is all. Hey, I am back with my setup. I did spend a couple of minutes just kind of figuring out what my numbers were. So we will go ahead and put it all in here. So this is my number 2 January budget. It'll take me through the 2nd and 3rd weeks of January. So on this pay period, my income is a little bit lower than it had been. It's $465. And all of my income stuff is going to be changing because my insurance premiums are changing. So I'm going to be adjusting for that, but it normally won't be quite this low. It's just the way that it fell this time that it wasn't quite what it normally was. So, and then I actually currently have no other bills besides my $215 that automatically goes into my bills account, which pays for my rent, my utilities, internet, all of that stuff. It all goes into that one account. And I pay half of my bills minus my rent every month. I don't ever calculate what my rent is because it's always automatically gone into that account, and I don't ever include it in my budget just because I don't have to think about it. So the total of my expenses is going to be $215. So $465 minus $215 equals $250. And I've decided I am not doing any alterations to my cash envelopes, even though my paycheck is smaller. I'm just gonna make it work with what I have. And until I get my new take-home pay figured out and get it a couple times to kind of know what it is, I don't want to get too crazy with changing stuff up. So in that total, since I'm not adjusting anything, is $185, which is what it normally is. So $185 leaves me with $65 to go into sinking funds. So in my emergency fund, I'm going to put $10, and medical will be $10 as well. For my dental crowns, I'm doing 15. Summer utilities will get 10. Gas savings, I'm going to do 5, and grocery savings will do 5. I'm adding in a new one, which is memberships, which is Prime, Audible, my Autoimmune Strong membership. Now my Audible is actually done monthly right now. I do want to switch it to yearly, but I won't do that until I have the money saved up. So this is what's going to help do that. Also, my Prime membership is due this month. It's been paid. I had saved up for it through the year, through last year, and paid for it. So I have to start saving up for that again for next January. So I'm going to put $10 in memberships as well. Let's make sure that that is going to total up to $65. So there's 10, 15, 10. That is $65. That leaves a remaining balance of 0 in my budget. So that is it for this next budget. Payday is tomorrow. I think I will go ahead, stick this in here, and my next step is going to be to go ahead and just calculate all of this up so that it's in here for when I get my cash. So emergency, it's going to be tomorrow's date. So there will be 20 in there. Okay, so this medical cost one, I'll just carry that over. It's not the darkest pen, but it works. So 1224 was a plus 10, and I gave it to balance a 10. So done with that. So on 1/7 we will be adding $10, so that'll make it a total of 20. And then in crowns, be 15. So that would be a total of 195. Summer utilities, it's getting 10, so that'll leave 30. gas savings in 19, right? 14 plus 5 is 19. And the same for gas, that'll be 19 once I add that $5 in. And let's go ahead and do yearly. Because I do want to do a couple things. This I'm going to go ahead and just leave separate because I do have savings goals that I'm working on getting through, and that is right after my crowns are done, and I need to have that by the end of April, so that will be there. Right, so memberships currently is at 0. So 1 is 7, we will be adding $10, so that will leave a total of $10. All right, that is everything. I've got my second January budget all figured out and put together. My last one, if you haven't seen it, where I went through the totals of all my sinking funds for the start of 2022, and I will do it in July and also in December to see how I progress throughout the year. I will see you on the next one when I do my cash stuffing and sinking funds. Thanks for joining. Bye.